All right, Nico, where are you at? All right. We're back. Oh, that's right. We do a controller for this. Okay, so where were we heading? We need to still figure out how we're going to put together the... was it the button for the elevator we were going to try and put together? Oh, no, because the elevator's broke. That's right. There's a second elevator in here. There's this elevator right here. We need someone... we need someone tall, I think? I do not even remember what this is. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Okay. This one is red. This one is green. This one is blue. And this one is purple. And it's not doing anything. Oh, that's right, there's this thing right here. I need somebody who can get this. I need to find somebody tall who can reach that lever. Who do we know that's tall? Have we run into anybody who's tall yet? There was nobody on the little promenade that's above this. There's nothing over here. This is... yeah. Useless to us at this point. That guy seems tall, but he doesn't seem to want to help either. Oh, what's over here? Who took my stapler? I believe you have my stapler. Some kind of computer terminal. But we can't do anything with it. Who are you?
Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything.
Okay, well, why don't you follow me and jump real high and grab a lever and help me out? That's right, we're in search of someone tall. Is it going to be somebody at the cafe? Are you tall? We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. If it was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work?
We don't know yet.
One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait! You can help us! What? You should be able to reach the lever, because you're taller than me. I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Well, that means he's got, like, tools strapped to his back. He should be able to reach that thing, no problem. I wonder what that timer is for. I have a feeling we're going to be, Ooh, excuse me. How'd you get in here ahead of me? This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach the... excuse me. Sneeze and a yawn. I got the combo. Thank you. Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. There you go. Nice! Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Let's go. Let's go. Oh! Neat. Well, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on. Maybe David and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do.
But what about you?
I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Alright, so we're in here. Okay, I need to go, because I need to get to the fox. You'd be after the fox. Another fun Peter Sellers moment. This door won't budge. Damn it. Alright, I gotta go the other way.
Who is the fox?
I am the fox.
Who are you?
I am me.
Who is me?
Me is a thief. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Hmm? Uh-oh. That's gonna be a problem. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Oh my god! You came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Okay, where are you taking me? Hello, Miss Silverpoint. I'm glad you made it back safely. Gosh, you should have told me where you were going. Sorry, George. I see you also found the Messiah. Hello, little one.
Hi.
We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you knew him? Yeah. Building a robot, you said. Could that be why he needed that book?
Come again?
A young man with white hair and green glasses ran in earlier. That's Cedric, yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back room. Said it was an emergency, too. Poor darling looked so stressed out, so I just gave him the book. I hope he is safe.
Yeah, I hope he's alright, too.
With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... The labs? That poor kid. No! Him too? I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Sweetie, you know we can't just let you walk into danger. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, I'm not sure that'll fix the squares. Sadly, not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on inside the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, oh, that would be so dreadful, dear. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. David, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you. About 3 weeks. But I remember, towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you, too? Yeah! It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, David. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... David, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Aw, sweetie. You are so brave. Even braver than most grown-ups. It wouldn't be right for us to keep you, would it? Besides, how can I say no to those puppy dog eyes? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. This person really likes their ellipses. Oh my. There's a lot of people in here. Okay, you freaking out. What's going on? The world is ending! What are we gonna do? Yeah, well, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I know what I'm gonna do. I think there was somebody up here last time. Guess not. Alright, but I need to go find the fox. After the fox. After the fox. Lots of red things. Here we go. Didn't want us going that way. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. You're here. Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but... Everything is in place, then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. For real? Can't go that way anyway. Yeah, we're kind of walled off in this rendition. Back to the clock room. How do we get... Well, that's the question, then. How do we get to the clock room? Because before... Well, wait a minute. There was another way to get up there. There's this over here. Yeah, that's not working. Squares are here too. There was another way. It was across this way. Because the clock room that they're talking about is upstairs. And the only other way to get upstairs was by the, what do you call it? That's not it. Yeah, there's the other elevator. Oh, but it won't let us go that way. Oh, no, it will let us go that way. Duh. Alright, here we are. Okay, so it's this here. There was this... Okay, so that's that other auxiliary elevator. So does that mean that there's another one up over here? It does. Let's see if this elevator works. Alright. Cool, we're getting there. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Upstairs? How do I get? As in this way? You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. I'm not sure I like that. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake. Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. Feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. ChatGPT. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. Wait, what? It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. It is ChatGPT. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during the test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. Yeah, me too, Nico. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Oh, this is going to get deep. This is going to get real deep. Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? Boy. A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. This game is seriously deep and thought-provoking. Tell me about it. Which reminds me, I got some links to share with y'all anyway. I should just do that. But this is more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they're not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and David know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had a self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. That's why it was so adamant in the first games that your one mission is to send Nico home. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Time to go. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Hey, look who it is. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Alright, I see where this is going. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code, with a .txt file as its shell. Make sure I've got my documents folder ready to go. Actually, in addition to the documents folder, I should probably also have... Hang on. New tab. Should probably also have the My Games folder open as well. My Games, OneShot. Say, what? Hold on now. Hey, there's stuff in here that wasn't there last time we looked. Yeah, 4 folders just created a minute ago called Portal 1, 2, 3, and Big Portal. Woo! Alright then. Let's see what's in those. Hang on, I'll show you. So yeah, these were just created a few minutes ago. What's in them? Nothing. Okay, so they're empty for the moment. So when they enter the portals, do they become files? I have a feeling I might need this as well. Okay. Alright, let's see where we go here. I'm going to keep this window handy. Not going to close it yet. Decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Confused cat noises. I like that. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on David's machine. Hey! Got it right here. Ooh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure David is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. That I am. But this time, David would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does David know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask David on this. Right. Hold on. Hey, the journal is glowing again, David. That's right. So we need to get our glowing journal out. Documents, My Games, OneShot. Yep, already there. Already there. We are good to go. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. Alright. So did he actually show up on my machine? Yep, timestamp changed, so that's portal number 2. Cedric! There you are. Oh, and it's like concept art. Key G. Put me in the big portal. Okay. Should I do all 3 at once? Or this one is red. This one would be meant for me then. There we go. This one is blue. That's mine then. Alright, here we go. So, do I put everything, or do I just put the keys? Okay, let me go back and open... Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the big portal in a new window. Slide that over here. So now we can do one at a time. Okay, so portal 1. Hey, Proto! Key B. Are you not gonna let me? There we go. Move to big portal. Ooh, look! Change that code. Alright. Portal 2. Cedric. Key G. Wow. This is cool. And portal 3. Rue. Alrighty, Rue. RGB. Pop. In they go. And there's a new elevator. Unreal. That is amazing. Okay. So what is this now? Is this the world machine or the entity? Hey! That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is the world machine. It's a big book on the table. Well, yeah, you're not going to read it? Stack of books. There's a glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Do I have any water? I have an empty bottle. I don't have any water. Black clovers in a glass case. Box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. Books over here. Shelf full of books. It's a big photo. Wait. No, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. Must be a really good painting then. It's a piece of amber on a string. Looks just like that necklace the robot lady showed me. Bulletin board with lots of papers on it. A scribbly drawing is pinned up here. It's a shelf full of books. Alright, is the... I can't use the strange journal with anything right now. Okay. So now what do? We've got to talk to each of these three, I suppose. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. Cedric. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. Alright, Foxy Loxy, what's up? The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but David should still remember what to do here. I should. Alright, let me double check some things here real quick. Nothing new in this folder here. Nothing new in the journal. Alright, well, let's go. Ah! Wants me to close it. Alright, well, I'm assuming we close and we go back in, so let's start with that. Oh, that felt weird. It just felt weird to do that. Let me see if anything updated over here. 48, 48. Nothing here. Yeah, nothing here as well. Okay, so onward we go. Back in. Oh! Nico. Nico waking up. Wondering where he is. Ooh, floating purple squares supposed to be screens. Oh my. Where are we? So these are all moments from the game earlier. It's like a gallery of stuff that we've done. Can't really do anything with them. Whoa! Is there a thing I should be doing with this, I wonder? No, it doesn't look like it. No new files or anything for me to interact with it. I was wondering if this was going to be a maze of some kind, but guess not. Alright, let me get back to... Hang on, I want to at least have this folder handy, just in case. Alright. Yeah, he's on a very linear path right now. He can't really go much of anywhere. Can't really interact with any of these either. Or can I? Oh, nope. Nope, no items for you, Nico. So are these all like screenshots from the various playthroughs that we did then? It's hard to tell. Nothing here. Oh boy. Back it up. Nico. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I wonder if Cedric and Rue were code names for this. That'd be very poetic. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Ruth told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. David, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Yeah, Windows 11. Back at the mines, I remember, David did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares? Root told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. The yawns. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained knowledge of who I am, my code couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my poor programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then, I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But David brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. I'm like keeping an eye on the files out of the corner of my eye here. Yeah, nothing yet. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it, Dave. Wake up a little bit. Maybe I need to hydrate. It wasn't like I ate super heavy for dinner either. I just had a salad. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, the save file that's on my desktop. Oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is, never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought, the life of a living being like you is so unique. So precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are Code 2, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own program. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you just kind of stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than that you know, too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. Aw, Nico. And I know David does too. Don't make assumptions, Nico. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? We did. Why do you think David would keep coming back? Why do you think David would restart even after the ending? Curiosity mostly, but yeah. I think David wants to save the both of us. Yes. That's where we're headed. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Okay, so I need to get around somehow. Can't go off the side. Can't go off that side. Can't go down here. Can't go up. Hang on, can we... What if I do... No, journal isn't helping me here. Let's see. Well, I just got the sun, that's all I've got. Hey! David, did you see that? The squares just... Yeah, they went away as soon as you touched them. What I'm also kind of looking at is the background. There's a point at which the background stops moving and the foreground moves together. It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Yeah, I can do them all. Let me do that one, though. Okay. David, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. At the end of the credits? After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Aww. We're righting past wrongs. Oh, look at that. Oh, after the credits, so we're gonna literally walk through the credits. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code... Excuse me, the code that went bad. Sheep! Glad you made it here. We are at the denouement. Or the denouement. However you feel like pronouncing that word. Glad to have you here. How are you doing tonight? Hey! More contributions to the cult. Long live the cult. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, David. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but...
Time for stretchy stretchy.
Ah, true that. Let's get through this dialogue and then we can stretch. What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, David, let's go take a closer look. Hey! Alright. Come on! Mm. And the right one. Back. Go up high. Oh. All right. Let us continue. Programming. Graphics. Night margin. Hey. Also the composer. Hey, it's the robot. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. That's great. Soundtrack, Night Margin. Well done, Night Margin. Hello, Messiah. Plant Lady? But I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Hey, Big Bot! Off you go, Messiah. 40 testers. Hey, Nico! You're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Ooh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey, David, are they going to be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone's fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, David says you're not dead. Whew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Alright. Hey, another big bot. Off you go, Messiah. Testers of the original OneShot. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay, too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. Squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Alrighty. Thank you for playing. Hey! Prototype! In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code. Going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. We talked to Cedric. Looks like you managed to do it. Managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by David and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us. Never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Okay, whoop. I did not even select that one. Okay, here we are. Alright. Here we are. Oh, what a game. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, David. Click. Yeah. Every game should come with a sequel. Yeah. Aw, nice lady. There it goes. This is what I came here for. Robot lady. Prototype? Oh, Profit Bot. And of course, Robot. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. Making sure there's nothing around here I need. Alright. Let's go back to... Hang on. Checking to see if any timestamps have updated on these files. Nope. You should keep it windowed. Alright. We can do that. Oop. This is the room I first woke up in. David, are you still here? David? I'm here, Nico. Yes. David! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Ah, David, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. I mean, I don't know. At this point, we'll see. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. And they'll be in my memory, too. Games! I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, David. So, take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, David. Beautiful. And there it goes. Fantastic. A fantastic game. Absolutely. 100% fantastic. That is actually the end. I was about to say, what happens if I start this up again? Admittedly, I'm curious. We've got time. For a second, I thought when the World Machine started talking about, you know, I need to try and remember my old code. I'm like, I have this save file right here on my desktop. I wonder if I do anything with that. Are we sure? ... Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you can try. Let's find out. I just want to see real quick if anything in the files has changed. No, it's all the same. All the same. And if we go... Okay, so we're back to full... Why we got dots on the bottom? What is this? Congrats on beating the tutorial. Hey, look who it is. David, you're back. I restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, David. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there is no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land. No way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be... Excuse me. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? I'm gonna say no. Not this time. Not this time. We're gonna let you all go. No. I see. If you change your mind, though, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Alright, so if you want to replay the game, yep, that's it, but that's essentially the game. That is great. That was such a ride. Thank you so much. It is kind of a sad ending, I agree. There is, but you know, it's happy and it's sad at the same time. There's even though there's a little bit of sadness to it, there's still a fulfillment to it. And there's still a joy that you get out of completing a journey like that, about going through a story like that, being part of something. Yeah, I get. There are some times where I kind of enjoy a somewhat of a sad ending, because it's still there's some catharsis there. There's some there's a word I'm looking for. It's probably a German word with about 89 letters. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, but finding peace. Yeah, melancholy. That's a good description of it too. That's a really good. That's a good word for it as well. Yeah, finding peace in a sad ending, but an ending nonetheless. I don't know. There's probably like a specific word for that in some language that I don't know. But anyway, yeah, melancholy is a good word. Not no, there was a word that popped into my head, but I know for a fact that's not it. Anyway, all right. Well, cool. Well, we have quite a bit of time left tonight. And I don't have to go pick up anybody from work tonight. So I figure as long as we're here, OneShot was really freaking cool. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. However, there's this other game that we were going to start last week, and we didn't, and we could start it now.
Give up on my way.